What's up, Panther fans? You know this is Panthers Roar 89. Another game, another loss, another day. Just being a Kitty fan, I guess. Lose by 10 today to the Seahawks. Game we really should have won, for being honest here. I think if we cut out the nonsense of false starts, probably win this game. Andy Dalton played pretty well. I didn't think the offense looked that much better under him compared to Bryce. I think we definitely go right back to Bryce. Hopefully his ankle's ready to go next week. Bryce Young, I think, has that ability to be that X factor. Andy Dalton he's a good backup, right? And he played pretty well today. The only complaints I had was all the false starts and the audibles. I felt like we were making too many audibles there. And obviously the offensive line was not getting communication well. And if we're not going to be able to communicate, we're not going to be able to do any of those things, then fuck it. Just run the play you called, because that's better than going backwards. I think we were in the fourth quarter, we were down 9 points, and it was 3rd and 4, and somehow I look back up, it's 3rd and 14. It's like, we got 2 false starts? What are we doing? Like, you're giving the game away, right? And I thought the defense played fairly well. I don't know if it was just kind of like, I mean, they weren't on the field a ton. I mean, time possession was like dead even almost. I think they had the ball like a minute more than us, if that. So you look at it, it's like, I don't feel like the defense really played 37 points bad, but they obviously gave up too many big plays, and we really could use J.C. Horn, and we could really use Shaq Thompson. But kind of wanted to highlight my boy here, Brian. First quarter, defense did a great job in the red zone, I thought, especially early. Kept making them settle for field goals. But you can see he just, poor 78, man. This guy's got a family, and he looks ridiculous in front of him.
2nd and 11. Smith. He gets sacked. Brian Burns.
So you look at this play here. Brian, I thought, played pretty well, but he had this boy shook. He thought he was going outside, stabbed him with that. And look how out of position 78 is here. That's just simple leverage game at this point. You're not stopping Brian. That's an easy sack. Get on the ground there. And, of course, a little Spider-Man action from Mr. Spider Burns. Next, thought this was a really good ball. Great route. Shout out to DJ Shark. He played his ass off today. I want to show a few plays of his, but 3rd and 10 here, second quarter, 5 minutes left. And
Dalton lays it out there. Wide open is Chark. Makes a move on a spin, and Chark's going to take it in. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a great play. I felt like the only receiver, well, him and Adam Thielen actually both showed up today. I can't even knock the receiving core too much today. I mean, we put up 27. That's not a bad number at all in the NFL. You put up 27, usually you're going to win. So, I don't know. We definitely had some bright moments here, but that was a really nice play. I was definitely the most explosive play we've had all year. That's for sure.
That'll quiet. Sanders in the backfield. Dalton's going to air it out, sideline around.
And then this play, I don't know what more I can say. One, give credit where credit is due. Andy Dalton put this ball on the money. I mean, that is a small window to drop the ball into the bucket, and he put it right there. So, that's a great job. Next here, fourth quarter, down by 9, still very much in the game. And the reason I wanted to showcase this play was because we have been so bad on short yardage, and I just thought this formation was honestly terrible, but the fact we gained 1 yard was incredible.
Sanders, there's a pile right at the goal.
But overall, it's another loss, and I don't know. I don't feel like we're a bad team, but we're obviously a bad team. And at this point, I just want to see Bryce play. I want to see him develop. And because that's the hope of the future, right? We gave up a ton to get him. And if he's not good, we need to find out. And if he's real good, we need him to be that. So I look forward to hopefully having him play next week. They said he's out 1 to 2 games, so we'll see what happens. But overall, it's another loss. It sucks, but, you know, we knew it was going to be kind of like a wild card going into this year. Who knew what was going to happen? But, you know, this team, they're fighting, and they played better this week, and the receivers definitely did a better job. Shout out to Thielen getting 11 catches for 145 yards, and also Shark getting that TD, 4 catches for 86 yards. The run game, we said we're abandoning that. We only ran the ball 14 times for 44 yards. Not too bad, but not great. So we'll see what happens going forward. It's an interesting team. We got the Vikings next week. They're a corpse as well, along with us. So we'll see what happens. It's an interesting time for this team. It's in like that transition period of, hey, we just got our, franchise quarterback. Let's see what happens. But I think that's about all for this video. So thanks for watching. Go Panthers.